Hey guys, another video for you. In today's video, we're going to install a software that's really trending. Now, the Deep Live Cam. I'm going to play this video to show you what's happening here. Look, we selected an image on the left side. On the right side, the live webcam video is swapping the person's face with the face you selected on the left. And the best part, you can do this not only on the webcam live, but also on any video. It allows you to replace faces with the help of this software. So that's what we're going to do today. First, we'll install it locally on our Windows, and then we'll play around with the features a bit. You can use and install this software on both Windows and Mac OS. Before we start the installation, a word of caution. This is a real-time face swap and a deepfake video using just one image. But hold on, this is a cool advancement for the media industry, and it's here for educational and creative purposes. According to the creator of the repository, this software can help artists with tasks like animating custom characters or using these characters for clothing modeling and other things. Now let's get to the point. Before you install, there are some prerequisites you need to consider. These prerequisites are 1. You must have Python 3.10 installed on your system. You also need to have pip, Git, FFmpeg, and Visual Studio 2022. And I will show you how to do this. To make it easier, I recommend installing Chocolatey on your Windows, which is a package manager that makes life easier. To install Chocolatey, go to PowerShell, right-click, and choose Run as Administrator. I need to close some windows that are already open. Now to install Chocolatey, type this command. Don't worry, I will leave all the commands I use on the blog and the link in the video description. This command will install Chocolatey on your Windows. I have already installed it, so I will just show the version of Chocolatey. The next thing we need to install is Python 3.10. For that, you just need to run this command. Chocolatey installs Python version. I have already installed it, so I will just show the version of Python so you can see that everything is fine. Now we need Git. Just run Chocolatey install Git is super simple, and it will install Git on your system. The next installation is the FFmpeg library. Just type choco install FFmpeg. Again, I already have it installed, so I will show the version of FFmpeg. Let me quickly clear the screen here. Now, if you don't know, FFmpeg is a multimedia tool that allows you to work with audio and video formats. With it, you can record, save, and stream audio and video. So we've installed all of this, and now you know how to do it. After installing, don't forget to follow the next steps. We also need the Microsoft C build tool. For that, go to this link, download the .exe, and click Next until it's finished. You should be able to install it quickly. If I open my system with Visual Studio, everything should be fine. As you can see, I have already installed this Visual Studio 2022 tool, which is what we need. Make sure you install the correct version from this link. Another thing is that you can even use it on the CPU, but it will be much slower. So if you have a GPU, it's better to use that. If you're going to use the GPU, you can download the toolkit from the NVIDIA website. Go to this link, I'll leave everything in the video description. Click on Windows and download the .exe, suitable for your version of Windows except for Server 2022. Then just run the .exe and follow the instructions. It will install the CUDA toolkit, which is the NVIDIA library that will accelerate the GPU on your computer. If you already have it, to check, just type NVIDIA SME in the terminal and you will see the installed CUDA version. Let me clear the screen again. Now that you have everything installed, the next step is to clone the Deep Live Cam repository using Git. Simply execute the command. It's git clone repository URL. I'll leave the link in the description again. Just press enter and it will clone everything to your system. Let's wait a bit until the repository is cloned. The next step is to access the Deep Live Cam project website. Here you will see that we need to download 2 models, version 1.4 of GFPGAN and another called Safe Swap. First, let's click to download. Right-click on the download link and choose Save Link As, and save it where you cloned the repository. Guys, let's wait for the download to finish. The first file has already been saved. Now, click on the files and go to the latest version, which is the FP16ONNX. Right-click on the download and save the link in the same directory where you cloned the repository. Let's wait for this download as well. We did it. Both models are now in the models directory of my system. All right, let's go back to the PowerShell screen. Now we need to install all the requirements in this repository. So just run more pip install bar requirements. Tishte. If it asks to reinstall, don't worry. So if needed, install PIP. I checked here and it seems my PIP is working perfectly. The problem was that I didn't enter the directory. All right, let me fix this. Now let me clear the screen and run the command to install the requirements. This should work now. Wait a bit as this might take some time. And done. The installation is complete. If you are on a CPU, your installation is done. Just execute the Python runp command. And you should be able to use the software, but since I'm using a GPU, I'll install a few more packages. I'm finishing this up and will install ONNX and other dependencies. This should be quick, don't worry. And now to run the application, all you need to do is execute the specific command for the GPU. The first time you open it, it will be very simple and straightforward. On the left, you choose an image, and on the right, you can use a video. Or, if you want to use the webcam, just click on live and start. Well, now that it's working right, we open the software here, it will appear as this window. Here you see, then you will basically choose Anya. By select face here, look, you click on it, then you choose a photo. I'll choose a photo that I have here.
We train consistently to choose Captain Homeland. Seeing Captain Homeland, then we will click Start here. You see that here it will run some things in the background. Then it already takes this webcam as default, right? To show this step, it takes a little while. Okay. Well, so folks, it takes a little bit, okay. But if you look here, it will run. When you click here on live, you can already do a test. Oh, yeah, 100%. Okay, for example, here, look, it opened. The webcam is already on, you see. This is already me with the setup. Then you see that it opens a little. It's a bit laggy because I'm streaming, right? I'm recording the screen of this. It's generating this image. I generated it directly from my graphics card, right? Because I have a dedicated graphics card, and I also have a core just for social internet. So normally it runs very fast here. Now, if I put it here on this face and answer, from Deep Live, it will have much higher quality. Man, I'm going to shut it down here. It will close and come back. I put it on face in Acer, and you see that the face definition is already better, but look how it gets more laggy. Even on my PC, with a PC. It's a Book 4 Ultra, right? 32 GB RAM and everything else, 4070 RTX, and it gets a bit laggy, you see. But without this face enhancer guy here, it will be normal for you, okay? Here I removed it. It will update a little and the definition of my face will drop a bit. There, okay. And here, you can switch. You can put whoever you want, right? You can easily choose another one. Let me see if I have another one here easily. I'll put Hugh Jackman. Then you will click on live. It will open. Look there, you see. Once you train the face, since this one was already trained, it opens quickly. Then you can take off the glasses and it does it automatically, you see. And also, a cool thing I saw is that it also captures the description. It maps it correctly. Let me just turn it on here. I just turned it on too. You can put it on your face too. It maps as if it were yours, what you actually mapped. Very cool. But what I tested for face swapping, this guy here, also open source. Even the eyes. It changes the color. The thing is intense, guys. Then, if I put my hand in front, look. It glitches a little bit. Quite smoothly. Are you seeing the... tracking on it? It's very good. Just erase here. So that's it. I'll stop here, folks. I hope you liked it. Any questions? Leave them in the comments and I'll answer them, okay? Thanks.